a part 1. Okay, please like, share and subscribe this particular channel. We'll be looking at different important points, formulas, and we'll be solving few basic questions on percentages. Let's start now. How many important points of a percentage? Okay, what is meant by percentage? Okay, percentage. It is in a percentage. Okay, per is nothing but part. Okay, percentage is nothing but 100. Okay, it is known as a percentage. Okay, generally percentage is represented by slash with 2 zeros. Right. Again, if you have something like x percentage, it is nothing but x by 100. If you say you have something like 25%, okay, 25%, then it is nothing but 25 by 100, which is equal to 1 by 4, right? And you have something like a by b form, okay, then it is nothing but a by b into 100. A by b it convert into percentage. If you have something like 1 by 5, okay, you want to convert into percentage, it is 1 by 5 into 100, which is nothing but 20%, right? It goes for a 20. Again, you have something like x percentage of, okay, then it is nothing but x by 100 into y. Okay, I'll be giving one example for it. Okay, if you consider there is a box full of money, okay, and this one there is 200 rupees, okay, and this one you'd be using x percentage for chocolates. Okay, say x percentage is nothing but 50%. Okay, you're using for chocolates. Then how much of money is used for chocolates? How to find out is nothing but just substitute the value here. We'll be getting as x is nothing but here 50 by 100 into y is nothing but money, total money used. It's nothing but 200. 0, 0, 0 get cancelled, which is equal to 100 rupees. So you are using 50% means nothing but 100 rupees you are using for chocolates. Okay, coming to next one. Okay, if you have something like x of y, this dash percentage. Similar that if you are using 40 rupees, here x is nothing but 40 rupees for chocolates of 200 rupees. Okay, how much percentage you are using if you want to find it out, right? For this one you will be using this particular thing. It's nothing but x by y into 100. Okay, if you want to convert 40 into a percentage, it becomes nothing but 40 by y is nothing but 200 into 100, which is equal to nothing but 0, 0, 0, 0 get cancelled, which is equal to nothing but it goes by a 20, then it but 20 percentage you're using for chocolates, right? Come to next one. If x is increased by 20%, okay, if you say that salary has been increased by 20%, then how much the salary has been increased is nothing but 100 plus 20 percentage of x, the salary has been increased, which is equal to nothing but 120% of x is now the salary, right? Again they are saying if x is decreased by 10%, okay, then it's nothing but again salary will be changed to 100 minus 10 percentage of x, which is equal to nothing but equal to 90 percentage of x. So the salary has been changed to 90% of x. When it has been increased, it has been changed to 120% of an x. Now I'll be showing you a few of the things to solve the problem very fastly. Okay, it's nothing but these things you have to remember. Okay, 1 is nothing but always 100%. Okay, 1 by 2 is nothing but 50%. Okay, to solve it, it will take time, right? What is 1 by 2? You know here, right? In the third one, a by b is nothing but a by b into 100, right? 1 by 2 into 100 is nothing but 50%. Okay, 1 by 3 is like 3, 1 by 3%. 1 by 4 is 25%. 1 by 5 is 20%. And 1 by 10 is 10%. So on, right? Similarly, remember this one also. Till 12 is fine. Okay, if you want to convert 25% into normal value, okay, as per the second formula, okay, x percentage is nothing x by 100, right? So it becomes 1 by 4. Or if you want to divide it, okay, then it comes 25 by 100, which is also nothing but 1 by 4, right? Instead of solving, just remember this one to solve the problem very fastly. Okay, then 200% is nothing but 2. You have to remember this. Okay, now we'll be seeing few of the formulas of an percentages. Okay, coming to important formulas of an percentage. Okay, just now we've seen that the first one, the percentage is in the parts per 100, right? And if it is x percentage, means nothing but x per 100. So it is x by 100, right? If you have something like a by b, if you want to convert it into percentage, then we write it as a by b into 100%. Okay. Come to second one, percentage increase and decrease. Okay. For this one, you have to remember one thing: what is meant by price, what is meant by consumption, and what is meant by expenditure. Okay. If you consider that a person want to buy any sugar, the sugar price is nothing but 1 kg is 100 rupees, and he takes 5 kgs, right? Then expenditure is nothing but 500 rupees. So price into consumption is equal to nothing but expenditure. Okay, the first formula, okay, is nothing but if the price has been increased by say r percentage, then the consumption should be decreased so that the expenditure will be constant, right? So for this one, we'll be using this particular formula. By what percentage the consumption should be decreased so that there will be no change in expenditure is nothing but r by 100 plus r into 100 percentage. Okay, in a similar case, if the price has been decreased, say r percentage, okay, then the consumption can be increased so that the expenditure will be same or constant, right? By what percentage the consumption should be increased is nothing but r by 100 minus r into 100 percentage. Okay, this is a common type of questions you'll be getting in any type of competitive exams. Okay, we will be seeing few more formulas of percentage now. Come to important formulas of percentage. Come to the first one. You know that price into consumption is nothing but expenditure, right? As one of the important formula, right? The price changes, consumption changes, and expenditure also changes, right? Come to the second one. Change percentage or error percentage. Okay, I'll be giving one example for it. Okay, if you consider the price of sugar was 40 rupees. Okay, now it has been changed to say 60 rupees. Then they will be asking what is a change percentage. Okay, then we can use this particular formula. The formula is nothing but new number minus true number by true number. Okay, new number is nothing but 60, true number is nothing but 40. Just substitute the value, we get it as 60 minus 40 by 40 into 100, which is equal to nothing but 20 by 40 into 100 percentage, right? 0 0 0 0 get cancelled, it goes by a 5, which is equal to nothing but 50 percentage. So percentage of change is nothing but 50 percentage of change when the sugar is changed from 40 to 60. For such type of question, we'll be using this particular formula. The formula is new number minus true number by true number into 100 percentage. Okay, come to the third one. Net percent change. What is meant by net percent change? Okay, I'll be giving one more example for it. Okay, if you consider that salary, okay, salary was increased by say 8 percentage. Okay, again it has been decreased by say 5 percentage. What is a net change? They would be asking in terms of a percentage, right? For this one, use this particular formula. Here, x is nothing but 8, y is nothing but it has been decreased, so it becomes minus 5. Just substitute the value, we get it as 8 minus 5 minus 8 into 5, it becomes 40 by 100 percentage, right? 0 0 get cancelled, which is equal to nothing but 3 minus 4 by 10. It becomes 30 minus 4, it becomes 26 by 10, which is equal to 2.6 percentage. So percentage net change is nothing but 2.6 percentage, right? For such type of question, we'll be using the net percent change. Formula is x plus y into y by 100%. Okay, coming to the fourth one. Regards the population. Okay, the population town was P, and suppose it is increasing with the rate of R% per annum. Okay, per annum is nothing per year, right? Then after n years, what will be the population? Is nothing but formula is P into 1 plus R per 100 whole power n. Okay, and n years ago it was P by 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Okay, these are few more important formulas of a percentage. Okay, we'll be seeing few more formulas of a percentage again. Okay, come to important formulas for a percentage. Okay, the first one is nothing but result on diffraction. What is meant by diffraction is nothing but decrease in value with respect to time. Now if you consider that there is a machine whose capacity is P. Okay, now suppose it has been decreased in capacity by rate of R% per annum. Okay, then after n years it will be equal to nothing but P into 1 minus R by 100 whole power n. Okay, and n years ago if you go back, okay, then its capacity, okay, or value of a machine would be P by 1 minus R by 100 whole power n. Okay, come to second one. And the second one is nothing but if A is some percentage greater than B, okay, then B is less than A by what percentage? Okay, we'll be using this particular formula. Okay, the second one is saying that if A is R% more than B, then B is less than A by R by 100 plus R into 100%. Okay, similarly if A is R% less than B, then B is more than A by R by 100 minus R into 100%. For such type of question we'll be using this particular formula. Okay, now we'll be solving the problem based on type of questions. Okay, I'll be mentioning the type 1 or type 2 or type 3 and be solving the problems. Okay, let's start now. Coming to type 1 problem. Okay, x percentage of y is nothing but x by 100 into y, which is nothing but z value. We get getting some value that it considers as a z. Okay, coming to first problem. Okay, 14% of 50 is nothing but 14 by 100 into 50. Right, it goes by 1 it goes by 2 it goes by 7 which is equal to nothing but 7. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Like if there is a village and that 50 people are there. Okay, I mean that 14% of them are rich. And actually how many people are rich is nothing but 7 people are rich. Okay, that's just an example. Okay, come to the second one. What percentage of 7.2 kilograms is 18 grams? Okay, if you consider there is a box. Okay, in a box there is a full of sugar or 7.2 kilograms, right? Among that one, how much is an 18 grams? It is asking, right? In terms of a percentage, right? The same to this particular formula, right? They're given z, they're given y. You have to find the value of an x, right? Then x percentage is equal to nothing but z by y into 100, right? What is that here is nothing but 18 grams. Y is nothing but 7.2 kilograms, right? It becomes 18 by 7.2 kilograms into 100, right? 1 kilogram is nothing but equal to 1000, right? It becomes 18 by 7.2 into 1000, right? You have a gram here, here also gram, right? Again it becomes 100. 0 0 get cancelled, goes by 1 it goes by 0.4, and 10 into 0.4 it becomes nothing but 1 by 4, which is equal to nothing but 0.25 percentage. So 18 grams is nothing but 0.25 percentage, right? Come to the next question. How many liters of pure acid are there in 80 liters of a 20% solution, right? And same as x percentage of y, right? So they are given 8 liters, right? 20% of it. It's nothing but 20 by 100 into 8, right? This 0 get cancelled. It becomes 8 to the 16 becomes 1.6, right? So option C. So how many liters of pure acid is there? 1.6. Come to the second one. If 20% of A is equal to B, then B percent of 20 is same as, okay. First we're finding it out, 20% of A, okay. Then B is equal to nothing but 20% of A, it becomes 20 by 100 into A, right? Again they are saying B percentage of 20. B percent of 20 is nothing, B by 100, right? Into 20. But we know that B is nothing but 20 by 100 into A. It becomes 20 by 100 into A into 1 by 100, right? Into 20, right? Which is nothing but 0, 0 get cancelled. This 0 and this 0 get cancelled. It becomes nothing but 4 by 100 into A. What is 4 by 100 into A? It's nothing but 4 percentage of A, right? So answer is option A. So B percent of 20 is nothing but 4% of E. Come to next question. 270 candidates appeared for an exam, out of which 252 passed. The pass percentage, or they are saying nothing but there is a class of 270 candidates. Among that one, they are saying that 252 candidates passed, and the rest have failed. They are asking the how much percentage of them are passed, right? As we know that X percentage of Y we can consider as an Z. Then they are asking for a percentage. In terms of percentage, it becomes X percentage is equal to nothing but Z by Y into 100, right? What is nothing but Z? 252. Y is nothing but 270. Just substitute the values. It gets as 252 by 270 into 100. 0, 0 get cancelled. 9s are, it goes by 3s are, it goes by 28, which is equal to nothing but 280 by 3. But the answer is in different format. So just divide it 3 within it. 280. 9s are, it goes by 27. It's 10 comes 3. And it comes 1. Which is equal to nothing but 93 plus 1 by 3 percentage. So answer option B. Coming to the next one. If X is 80% of Y, then what percent of 2X is Y? Okay. First they are saying X is 80% of Y. So we can consider X is equal to nothing but 80 by 100 into Y, right? Again they are saying that 2X is Y, okay? How much percentage 2X is Y? Then it becomes Y by 2X into 100. They're asking for percentage, right? But we know that X is nothing but in terms of Y. So Y in terms of X, it becomes Y is equal to nothing but 0, 0 get cancelled. It becomes 10 by 8X. Just substitute the value here, we get as 10 by 8X into 1 by 2X into 100, right? Then you get as 1000 by 16, right? As excess get cancelled, right? Which is nothing in what percentage? Just substitute the values within a 1000. 6 it goes for 96. It becomes 40. 2 it becomes 32. And 8.5 it goes for 80, right? Becomes 0, which is equal to nothing but 62.5 percentage. So what percent of 2x is y is nothing but 62.5 percentage. So answer is option D. Come to the next question. Difference of two numbers 20% of larger number. The smaller number is 20, then the larger number is. Okay, first to understand the question. We're saying the difference of two numbers is 20% of the larger number. So consider one number as a larger number, one number as a smaller number. Let the larger number be x and slow number be y. Then I am saying the difference between them, x minus y, is equal to nothing but 20% of the larger number. Then it becomes 20 by 100 into x, right? Again they are saying the smaller number is 20, right? So they are given the value of y is equal to 20. We have to find the larger number, right? Then it becomes nothing but x minus 20 is equal to, it becomes 0, 0 get cancelled, 1 by 5, right? Is equal to 1 by 5 x, which implies if 1 goes here, 1 minus 1 by 5 becomes 4 by 5 x is equal to 20, right? One side goes by 5, which implies x is equal to nothing but 25. So larger number is nothing but 25. Option B. Come to next one. The difference between a number and its 250 is 510. What is the 10% of the number? What I'm saying, if you consider that difference between a number, if you consider a number as an x and it's 250, okay, 250 of a number is 2 by 5 x is 510, okay. So difference between them, x minus 2 by 5 x is nothing but given as 510, right? Again I'm saying, what is 10% of a number, right? So 10% of a number is nothing but 10 by 100 into x. That's how much we have to find it out, right? First we define the value of x. From here we can say that 3 by 5 x is equal to 510. Then we get the value of x is equal to 510 into 5 by 3. Once it goes by 170, right? We got a value of x. So let's substitute the value here. Then you get 10 by 100 into 170 into 5. 0, 0, 0, 0, all zeros get cancelled. 7 into 5 is nothing but 85. So 10% of a number is nothing but option B. Come to the next question. The sum of number of boys and girls in a school is 150. If the number of boys is x, then the number of girls becomes x percentage of a total number of students. The number of boys is, first we understand the question. They're saying that the sum of number of boys and girls is 150, right? So consider boys plus girls is equal to 150, right? Again they are saying if the number of boys is x, consider boy as an x plus number of girls becomes x percentage of total number of students. So x percent of total number of students is nothing but x by 100 into 150, right? Which is equal to nothing but 150. So they are asking the number of boys. So we have to find the value of x now. Then it becomes, if you take x common, then it becomes nothing but 250 by 100 is equal to nothing but 150, right? 0, 0 get cancelled here. Then you get x is equal to nothing but 150 into 10 by 25. You can write this one as nothing but 15 into 100 by 25. One side goes 4 side, which is equal to nothing but 15 into 4, it becomes 60. So number of boys is nothing but option A. Coming to next question. A salary is 40% of B's salary, which is 25% of C's salary. What percentage of C salary is A salary? Okay. First we understand the question. They're saying that A salary is 40% of B salary. So we can consider A is equal to nothing but 40% of B is nothing but 40 by 100 into B. And again they are saying which is 25% of C. Then they are given that B is equal to 25% of C. Then it becomes 25 by 100 into C. Now they are asking what percent of C salary is A. Okay. From this one we can find the relationship between A and C. Then we get as nothing but 40 by 100 into B is nothing but 25 by 100 into C. This 0 get cancelled. 1 side goes by 4 side. 4 get cancelled. So we can consider that it is equal to 1 by 10 C. So we got an equation. that A is equal to 1 by 10 C. But they are asking in terms of a percentage. Percentage of C salary is A salary. Then just multiply with an 100. Then you get A is equal to 1 by 10 into C into 100 percentage. 0, 0 get cancelled. So you can say A is equal to nothing but 10% of C. Right? So answer is option A. Next question. Batsman scored 120 runs, which includes 3 boundaries and 8 sixes. What percent of total score did he made by running between the wickets? First, understand the question. They're saying that there is a batsman scores 120 runs, which includes 3 boundaries and 8 sixes. Okay, consider a playground, and here the person would be moving from a wicket to wicket. Right. The total runs run by him is nothing but given as 120. Right. Again, they are saying 3 boundaries. So directly the ball will be moving to the boundary 3 times, and they would be saying 8 times sixes. Okay, the ball would be jumping into the out of the boundary 8 times. Right. Again, they are saying what percent of total score did he made by running between the wicket. So they are asking without the boundaries and sixes, only by running from a wicket to wicket, how much number of percentage did he made. We have to find it out. First, what you do is nothing but how many runs he made from moving from ball moving to boundaries and sixes would you finding it out. So here 8 times he moving in a sixes. So it becomes 8 into 6. How many runs? It becomes 48 runs. He got from a sixes. And boundaries 3 times. So it becomes 3 into 4, which is equal to nothing but 12. So from boundaries and sixes, how many runs did he get? It becomes 60. Right? So just moving from a wicket to wicket, how many runs did he made? Is nothing but 120 minus 60, which is equal to nothing but 60 runs he made it. Now they are asking the percentage of it to the total runs. It becomes 60 by 120 into 100. Right? What percentage he made it with the total runs? 0, 0 get cancelled. It 1 side, it goes by 2 side. Again it goes by 50 side, which is equal to nothing but 50%. So 50% of his run is nothing but due to running between the wickets. So answer is option C. Question. If 75% of a number is added to 75, then the resultant is a number itself. The number is. Okay. First understand the question. They think that 75% of a number, if you consider a number as an x, so saying 75% of a number x is added to 75, then it becomes 75 by 100 into x is added to 75. Right? Again, they are saying the result is number itself, which is equal to nothing but x only. The number is, we have to find the value of x now. Right? It goes by a 3 za, it goes by a 4 za. So 1 minus 3 by 4, it becomes 1 by 4. So 1 by 4x is equal to 75. Then x is equal to nothing but 4 into 75, it becomes 300. So number is nothing but option C.